Once more it was time. Gene Cernan and Jack Schmidt returned to the rover to drive back to Challenger.
It's December 1972 and the final moments of man's last moonwalk. Over a 3-year period, NASA put 12 astronauts on the moon and brought them back to Earth, along with 300 kilograms of rocks.
And a symbol of mankind that we can live in peace and harmony in the future.
The Apollo program cost more than $100 billion in today's terms. It also opened up many areas of technology. The development of flight computers drove research into integrated circuits, the basis of today's digital world, and the program also led to the development of avionics, fuel cells, heat-resistant materials, and even advanced ways of preserving food.
As well as the kind of direct technological benefits, you'd also have to look at the way in which it really motivated and inspired a whole generation of scientists and engineers too.
The Apollo moon missions have also had an enduring cultural legacy.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It's estimated that 1/5 of the world's people watched Neil Armstrong step onto the lunar surface. This image, the blue marble, was snapped by one of the crew on the last Apollo mission. It's become one of the most reproduced images in history, and many see it as a depiction of the Earth's frailty, vulnerability and isolation. And take this image, Earthrise, the first ever photograph of Earth rising over the moon. It's credited with prompting many to think differently about our home planet. There have been no manned lunar missions for 40 years, but China, India, Russia and the United States are all working to put robotic rovers back on the moon's surface in the years ahead.
There are strong, if expensive, scientific arguments to go, say, to the lunar South Pole, where we think there's lots of water ice buried beneath the surface, and also more ambitiously to do things perhaps like set up a radio telescope observatory on the far side of the moon, study the distant universe without any interference from Earth radio transmissions.
In reaching for the moon and returning to Earth, the Apollo program also changed life for millions of people on Earth. The test will be whether future missions and their technological advances can unite and inspire the next generation. Tarek, Bazley, Al Jazeera.